Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Maria Fontana Show. I am your host, Maria Fontana. So today it is a dreary, rainy, really cold Sunday in New Jersey, and I felt like there was something I wanted to share with you guys. It was a conversation I had with a dear friend of mine this morning who is also a very successful entrepreneur, and we got to talking about discipline and how social media and the online world has people fooled that things are all fast, shiny, easy, accessible, and they just fall out of the sky. Like things are all kind of bright, shiny objects, and it takes no work. So today's topic is going to be me really unwrapping and delving into what it looks like to build a business that you can create freedom from. Because, again, anyone who's listening that is an entrepreneur, if you went into business, 9 times out of 10, it was because you wanted to be independent. You didn't want people telling you what to do. You wanted to have freedom. And you definitely wanted to have creative freedom to create the lifestyle that, works for you. In my reflection of my life, I was a brick and mortar business owner my entire life since I was 19. And I wanted more freedom to tap into the online world and the $325 billion industry that it's, supposed to become by 2025. I wanted a piece of that because in this season of my life, I was thinking and preparing. I'm like semi-retirement, retirement. I wanted to have something that I could still impact the world, create influence, yet have freedom to be in my home in Italy, to travel, to spend time with my kids who are older now when I wanted. I didn't want to be confined to a location. So what I'm seeing is, I think, a lot of misconstrued messaging out there. People are showing, the laptop lifestyle, meaning like they're laying on in a beach. I saw something on social media yesterday. I just cracked up. This woman's like in Bali bragging about her freedom lifestyle. She's in a pool. She's taking all these sexy pictures. Great, cool. If that's true and that's her reality, awesome. I'm not knocking it. But I'm here to tell you the brutal truth that it's not always like that. And just because you see all these bright, shiny things that look really fancy and luxurious and everyone's life looks perfect and they're laying down on a Lamborghini and a bikini, bullshit. Business is ugly. Being an entrepreneur is hard work. And again, I'm not here to be the bearer of bad news. I'm one of the most positive, motivational, inspirational people you're going to meet. But I'm here to just get you and pull you back, reel you back in, and ground yourself to reality. So I'm just going to tell you a quick little story. When I grew my salon business, I was 19 years old. I worked 7 days a week, 13, 14 hours days. I was willing to do what no one else in my age group at that time was willing to do. That's how I built an incredibly successful brick and mortar business. And then another, and then another, and then another. When it came to building my online coaching business, it was the same thing. I was working full-time as a salon owner and hairstylist. I was supporting my 2 children. I was a single mom at the time. I was, had gotten divorced. And I was in a major rebuilding phase of my life. So I was the breadwinner. I was paying for my kids. I was paying the bills. I was, again, a single mom. So everything was on me. I had to make sure I could pay the bills, take care of my kids, make sure they were safe, taken care of, and be the responsible adult. So I had to make sure I sustained a great income while I was building my side hustle. So building this side hustle looked like me working after being at the salon 12 hours sometimes with 2 little kids, working at night after they went to sleep, stealing 2-3 hours, grabbing a lunch hour and working on my business on my lunch hour. It looked like working Saturdays and Sundays. And I'm laughing because today is a Sunday. And normally I don't work on Sundays, but today I decided to dedicate some time to doing some things. And here I am. It's a Sunday afternoon. I'm choosing to record this podcast because I feel like I have a strong message to share. But again, when it's your business, you have to dedicate and be disciplined to show up. I always say this and it pisses people the fuck off, but it's the truth. My overnight success took 38 years, folks. 38 years. And anyone that tries to sell you a crock of shit that you're gonna have instant success, I would be really weary. That's a red flag and run. I work with hundreds of brick and mortar beauty, wellness, service-based business owners who want to reinvent themselves. It takes time. My programs are 6 months to a year because we have to strategize and build a business. And that's just to get things launched. So again, I'm here to remind you that you can create anything you want. You can launch anything you want. You can reinvent yourself in any way you want. But don't be fooled with what you see on social media and instant gratification. There is work behind every result that anyone gets. It's not an instant gratification. So if you are inspired, if you're feeling that you want to reinvent yourself and you want to learn the shortcut, the game plan, I'm inviting you in. I am hosting a free workshop. It's 3 days, a half hour each day. It is absolutely free. It's called the Reinvention Strategy Formula Workshop. I'm going to be dropping that invitation down below in the show notes. I want you to register. If you're a service-based business owner, entrepreneur, small business owner, beauty and wellness professional who's ready to reinvent themselves and create a new branch of business online, and you're ready to commit and do the work and learn, this free workshop, I'm going to pull the curtain back and show you exactly the steps I took that you could walk away from the workshop and do it yourself too. So head on over in the show notes and description, register, and remember, guys, stay grounded. Stay with your feet on the ground in reality. Don't be fooled with what you see on social media. Believe half of what you see. I don't know, maybe even less than half of what you see. Here's sending you guys lots of love and light. I hope to see you inside of the private workshop. You also get a complimentary call with me where I'll help you audit, figure out, get clarity, a conversation just to get to know you better one-on-one. You're speaking directly with me, not anyone on my team for this call. So I can't wait to see you. Register down in the show notes and have an amazing rest of your day. If this podcast or any podcast I've shared with you has added value to your life, head on over and please drop me a nice review and share this podcast out with anyone that you think I could benefit them in a positive way and help their life be better. Here, guys, sending you lots of love and light. See you on the next episode.